Peter Murrell has pleaded guilty to embezzling party funds raised for independence campaigning and is set for sentencing on 23 June. The party is facing intense scrutiny over governance and donor confidence, as officials are being questioned about 12 years of concealed spending and weak internal controls. The sentencing will increase pressure on the SNP to reform oversight, may reduce donor appetite in the short term, and will shape political arguments about the independence movement's competence. EU institutions have reached a compromise text to implement the Turnberry Accord, so the bloc can meet the US July 4 deadline. The EU is resolving internal rowdy negotiations to stop tariff escalation, cap duties, and signal reliability to the US, while protecting sensitive industries. This will stabilize transatlantic trade, lower costs for many exporters, prompt some firms to reassess supply chains, and keep political fights over safeguards alive in Brussels and national capitals. Texas Children's has agreed to a $10 million settlement with federal and state authorities, fired 5 doctors and been ordered to run a detransition clinic for 5 years. Federal and state investigators are pursuing Medicaid billing, and political actors are pushing to curtail pediatric gender-affirming treatment, producing coordinated enforcement and public oversight. This will increase pressure on clinics and clinicians, will reduce access to gender-affirming care for minors in hostile states, and will push legal and medical fights deeper into courts and hospitals. Carlo Petrini has died at 76. He has led Slow Food from a street protest into a worldwide movement, and founded Terra Madre and the University of Gastronomic Sciences. The movement is promoting local food cultures, sustainable farming, and food justice, while pushing back against industrial fast food and monoculture economics. The movement will face tests over leadership, global expansion, and translating its ethics into policy that can address climate resilience and food insecurity. Aaron Rodgers has re-signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers on a 1-year deal and announced 2026 will be his final season. Pittsburgh is preserving a narrow championship window by returning a proven leader. The team is prioritizing continuity, experience, and short-term roster investment. This will force the Steelers to prioritize win-now moves, accelerate quarterback succession planning, and make 2026 a decisive season for the franchise and Rodgers' legacy.